You know, after doing a lot of these crazy progressive whine fests about how horribly everybody in their circle of special snowflakes gets treated, one thing becomes painfully clear. They have no fucking clue what they're talking about. No clue at all. And nowhere is this more clear than this video where we have a bunch of entitled lesbians crying about how horrible it is that lesbian characters on TV die. Boo fucking who. But let's see what stupidity looks like as I look at yet another one of those videos with clickbaity names and wonder when we'll be seeing the hashtag TV Lives Matter.
I remember the first time I saw her, I felt like I'd known her my whole life. I kind of fell in love with her. Couldn't wait to see her again and again. And they took her away.
Well, that's horrible. I trust you've contacted the authorities to find these kidnappers and intend to have them prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. This kind of thing is not acceptable in Western society, and you have legal resources available to you to track down and punish those responsible.
She showed me what a loving relationship actually looked like. I miss her every day. Not even magic can bring her back.
You know, this is the kind of stuff I'd expect to find on one of those John Walsh missing person shows. The heartfelt pleas of distraught families begging to have their loved ones returned to them. It's heartbreaking.
When she found happiness, it gave me hope, you know? And then it all ended.
Well, everyone will lose someone they love at some point in life. Everyone eventually dies. Your friends, your family, everyone you know is going to die sometime. It doesn't matter if you're queer or not. Everybody goes through that and... The fuck? You're talking about TV characters? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh good, that cesspool of the internet, BuzzFeed again. Who would have guessed?
I am affected.
I am affected.
I am affected.
You're all idiots. Now, you'll notice that one of these women, the one on the left, has been in other BuzzFeed videos. They don't just find people to give their own opinions, people with their own views. These are hired and scripted actors playing a role. Here she is from their feminist video. And here she is here. Same person. Is there any surprise that BuzzFeed is blatantly dishonest?
Since 1976, 65% of all queer female television characters have died.
So what? These are TV characters. They die. How many male characters have died in that same time period? How many female characters? How many white characters? How many black characters? This is how TV works. And it's especially the case with popular secondary characters. They are killed for emotional impact with the audience. They don't usually die for shock value. They die to push the plot forward. So let's take one of these examples. Tara on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yes, she died. She died because her story was done. She died to drive her girlfriend Willow into becoming a dark character. She died to advance the plot of the show. In fact, her death was largely responsible for driving the storyline in the 5th season. Amber Benson, the actress who played Tara, has come out defending the whole thing. But no, these BuzzFeed imbeciles don't care about plot. They don't care about story or character development. They only care that somebody killed off their own personal lesbian. These people are idiots.
According to Autostraddle.com, in 2015 alone, 24 queer female characters have been killed on television.
And how many other people? I'm sure it's many, many, many times more than the 24 you're complaining about. But here's the thing. If you want equality, and that's great, I'm totally in support of equality, but that comes with a cost. The fact is, if you're going to be a popular secondary character, especially on an action television show, you're going to have the risk of being beaten up or kidnapped or killed to drive the story forward. That's why a lot of these characters, lesbian and otherwise, exist in the first place. They're introduced, they hang around long enough to become popular, and then something bad happens to them, so the main characters have a reason to act. This is storytelling 101. Often, when the writers introduce a character, they have no idea if it will become popular. They may introduce 4 or 5 different characters and see which one resonates with the audience, and that's the one that gets a target painted on their back. The fact that there are quite a few gay characters who do resonate with audience is a good thing. The fact that a lot of them get put into harm's way to drive the plot is a good thing. It shows that there's an acceptance of gay characters among an audience that's primarily not gay. But these reactionary lesbians don't want that. They want all the good and none of the bad. Well, too bad. That's not how equality works.
Already in 2016, there have been 12 deaths. How many more?
How many more?
How many more?
How many more?
As many as is necessary to drive the plot. How many non-lesbian deaths have there been? Hundreds? Thousands? These characters were not killed because they're lesbians. They were killed because their deaths impacted the main characters and allowed interesting stories to be told. But since you people are outright sexist, since you see everything in terms of gender and sexual orientation, that's all you see. Take your goddamn blinders off.
All of them? Okay.
We deserve better.
Where the hell did you get the idea that you deserve anything? You're not entitled to jack shit. You're a single person watching a TV show. Your individual viewing means nothing to the ratings. You are fucking ridiculously full of yourself.
So we wanted to give the writers out there some more options for their queer female characters.
Like just not killing them, maybe.
Or you could have that stray bullet miss them and hit someone else for a change.
Give them an identical twin.
Have them get their master's degree. That can take them out of it like a season or 2.
They pull a grind muscle just from wonderful sex.
Why not a gay ghost?
I would love to be haunted by a lesbian.
Let their spirit live inside a cat.
Have them go to a carnival.
You people have no idea what you're talking about, which it comes as no surprise at all. The fact is, the writers are not trying to get rid of the characters. The characters are popular with fans. They're trying to generate an emotional impact that creates exciting storytelling that you can't get from writing them off the show. And let's be honest, if they did send them elsewhere, you people would be bitching because there weren't enough lesbian characters on TV. They just can't win.
They can grow old and have a family and a dog and sit on a porch and drink iced tea.
Do you think that would make for good TV?
I think that would make for great TV.
You're an idiot. That would make for a canceled show in the first 5 minutes. Once again, we see that these liberal BuzzFeed morons have no clue what the hell they're talking about.
Please,
Please.
Please.
Stop killing
queer female characters.
Then stop liking them. Stop identifying with them. Stop making them popular. All you're doing is painting a target on their backs. You want them to die. Are these people so insulated from reality that they don't know how the real world works? I mean, first, these are TV characters. They're not real. I don't know if these idiots think they're taking the actors out back and shooting them after their scenes are done or what. But to get back to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, these people probably don't realize that Amber Benson, who played Tara, isn't really gay. And neither is Allison Hannigan, who played Willow, her lesbian girlfriend. In fact, Hannigan is married in real life to Alexei Denisov, who played Wesley Wyndham-Pryce on Buffy and Angel. I don't know if they know that, and I don't think that they care. They just have this really crazy narrative to uphold, reality be damned. One other thing they have no clue about is how television works, or storytelling in general. They are so laser focused on one thing and one thing only that they are completely oblivious to everything else around them. They have this paranoid conspiracy theorist mentality that everybody's out to get them, that they can't step back and look at the situation objectively. These characters do not exist on television to make you feel good about yourself. They're not there to fill a quota, nor represent a people. They're there to play a part in a story, and when their part is done, they leave the show. If it's better for the overall storyline to kill them in a fashion that drives the storyline, they do that. If not, they send them off to Buffalo. Neither of these would be acceptable to radical lesbians and feminists because they want their stereotypes up front and center for everybody to see. They don't want anything bad to ever happen to them, and that, like most of the regressive left, is totally unrealistic.